That what's happening now is more than 13,000 children already have been killed, which is an astronomical, horrifying number. Thousands more have been injured, or we can't even determine where they are. They may be stuck under rubble. Thousands more have lost one or both parents. Some of these children, you've seen them on the news, they're just by themselves managing their younger siblings. I mean, it's a horrifying situation.
Since October 7th, 33 Israeli children have been killed in those horrific attacks of that day. As you just said, 13,000 in Gaza that you know of.
That we know of.
That's just horrific.
It's
for the
all
youngest.
horrific. You know, honestly, the children who were killed in Israel, the children who were taken hostage,
Yes.
there are still children who have not been returned to their families in Israel, all horrific, right? Every one of those cases is so heartbreaking for that child and that family. I think these numbers that we're seeing out of Gaza are just staggering. I mean, we haven't seen that rate of death among children in almost any other conflict in the world. It's really shocking.
So your organization says 31% of children, 1 in 3 under the age of 2, in northern Gaza suffer from acute malnutrition. This isn't just trauma. This is stunting them for life.
Yeah. Well, if they survive. And I have to say, I've seen a lot of children, unfortunately, in my job around the world who suffer from malnutrition. And it is a shocking thing to see. I mean, essentially, the body starts to consume itself because it has nothing else. And it's a painful, painful death for children. I've been in wards of children who are suffering from severe malnutrition. The whole ward is absolutely quiet because the children, the babies, don't even have the energy to cry. I mean, it is a devastating thing to see. And you're right, if they survive it, if we can manage to get, what we do is provide therapeutic feeding for them. If we can get that to them, they can survive. First of all, the one thing we know for sure is not enough is getting in. And the airdrops are, as you say, some things are coming in that way, some things came in through this maritime corridor, but it's a drop in the bucket in both cases. And what we need to get in for children is what I said, this therapeutic feeding. Senator Van Hollen mentioned if things are dual use, sometimes they get rejected. So we can't get plastic pipes in. We can't get some medical kits if they have a little scissors in them. I mean, it's completely almost Kafkaesque sometimes trying to figure out how we get things in through this bureaucratic mess. And I think at the end of the day, those are choices that are made, right? If the choice is...
Those are political choices.
They are choices. And I think if the choice is to say we need to get as much humanitarian aid flooded into this area as possible, everyone can do better in that regard.